Hello everyone, I'm going to be recording some Madden 20. I'm going to be playing, oh shoot, I don't know, no, I can press that one. Go back please. So we're going to be playing an actual game. And it's going to be my favorite team versus their rivals. I'm not too good at this game. I keep on hitting that because I keep on thinking it's the internet. I think that's this cutscene. Okay, we'll go do this. We'll do Green Bay Packers, my favorite team, versus. And put in the comments down your favorite football team, any college, any team really, not really care. Just put your favorite team down below. Where are they? Look how faster. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve the D like a turkey. Yes, don't judge me. I do play on with you. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. You tell us I'm making a name. I put on a jet. Not too good at this game. As far as I'm lucky. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm sure I'm still recording. Look at this. We'll do 20 minutes. We'll do 9. We'll do 8. Okay. I started. I haven't played Madden in a while. So let's see how this goes.
Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy between the Minnesota Vikings taking on another team from the NFC, the Green Bay Packers. I'm Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis, beyond thrilled to be bringing you the Super Bowl, all the pomp, all the circumstance, all the pageantry. It doesn't get any better than this, partner.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk these last couple weeks about the build-up, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
Oh, what was that?
Down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Okay, I thought it was going to pass it to that.
Oh, that's just not fair, and no room to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 28. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Oh my gosh,
the Jets sweep here. A beautiful fake. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Hold it. Okay.
They're going to run for it with Jones.
Dang it.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I'm just learning how to spell analytics, and I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, you not only do you get the 6, but fully seize momentum with the 8. Unfortunately, they couldn't do it.
I think they
I
were
want to
trying
do
to
it
gain that
short
huge
so they
advantage, not
like
just on the
run
scoreboard,
kind of
but
at
mentally.
least.
I just wonder if that backfires a little when they stop you.
Probably should have. Something I need to start doing now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, I have to truck right through these 2 people. Not truck this.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Open here,
Ooh, I
Thielen.
missed by
And he gets this up
long
across the
shot.
35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he's able to find Diggs. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Hopefully I get
6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This one taken in by Olabisi Johnson.
First down.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted.
No,
Davis with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
One of our receivers are really good.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Now it's Rodgers eluding the pressure right.
Not to do this.
And this is incomplete.
There's a guy rushing me.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Oh, second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That was almost.
The positioning here is key.
So
as a defensive back, you're taught
touchdown.
99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Packers. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So that drive 7 plays in length. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones.
You know what you want me to do.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's see, sorry.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Now the Minnesota offense
he's
set to take over again.
I thought it was like
one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
Holy crap. Because I got it fumble.
Me for a doctor there, but thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now on 2nd and 13, Cousins. Zadarius Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something. And they got him behind the goal line.
Okay, so I have questions for this. How and can you get 1 point in football?
And in the offensive ball, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone.
Actually,
it's interesting. A lot of the times in the defensive
I didn't know it until
and then say at the end of it,
I was watching YouTube once. It was Madden, and they said something about it. I was like, what are you going to get 1 point?
Here's Urban to
pretty
return.
Cool. Yeah, put it down in the comments. How do you get it, or can you get it?
Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach.
But 81,
because
he's a
this
good
is what he
running back.
preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field
I
goals.
need to stop doing
Now,
that.
your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you know
X is
some through it.
oh my gosh.
Nowhere
Bro,
to
where's
escape,
my
and he
blocker
goes
at?
down. Emerson Griffin on the sack.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go back in the replays and see where did he come from? 69 or 33 could have blocked him, but no, they decided not to.
Into the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And they'll try the jet sweep
there,
here.
but okay.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be 3rd down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a game that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have
I'm
2
going to try to pass
remaining
it.
as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on blitz.
My blockers need to block.
Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
So why did my team just... Oh, I'm going to come back that football. I see some corn over there. I'm going to eat that, though.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. Past the 20. 10. And he will bring this.
Remember when I had a showboat? It's on PlayStation L2 and R2 and X. I forgot what it is on PlayStation, but it's just the bottom triggers. And then, like, do you know,
very, very rare. We only had
I guess,
5 of those
like X,
in the
square,
first
triangle,
50
circle,
Super
but
Bowls.
on
The
it's
biggest
like
stage,
A,
the biggest
stuff like
game,
that.
and we just saw it happen again.
If it's just A, like you hold
The defense has
R2
been good, and they
and
were good
L2
again
on
there.
Xbox, and then hold A. It's one of those, I know. I think it's the bottom one. I forgot the controller on Xbox.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
It's a fun game.
And boy, things switched on a
But,
dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown.
It's very
also
addicting.
a 2-point
Like when you
try on
start,
top
I don't know if
successful.
this is me for all games,
Pick it up on a
but
punt
like I'll
return,
start playing
take
one
it
game,
the
then
other
I'll
way
stop
for a
playing it and
touchdown.
play another
That's
game, and it just keeps
demoralizing
being
for a
like
team
that
to
with
have
different
happen
games.
against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation
When I
time,
was
especially in the
starting,
second quarter.
do you guys
but
have like
I know, but
Madden 20 to me? Like, we need tips and stuff.
already. You've done nothing
If you just play Madden.
Nothing on the scoreboard. That's
Anytime
not a
that
good
will help me.
combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating.
Alright, just in case, I'm praying, just praying that you guys can hear me, but just in case, I'm gonna turn. I'm sorry, guys.
Entering settings screen, you have 18.
Yeah,
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration
turn all
option
these
is
down
set
to, like,
to off is selected.
60. Sorry about this. I just needed to. I'm super sorry about this. I'm hoping, like, I just want you guys to make sure you guys can hear me good. See? So I still want to, like, I still want to hear it. It's just, I want you guys to be able to hear me. So now when I record YouTube VR videos, it's hard to hear me. Like, I recorded like a 20-minute video and you guys couldn't hear me. It was so annoying. That's why I want to make sure you guys can hear me.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? You might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Vikings on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
4 and 8, are they going to punt it? Hopefully they punt it. Yes. And hopefully they don't put it on the dang field.
He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Oh, come on, get it. Get the ball. Oh my gosh. I hate the people. I'm not good at that stuff.
Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. Second quarter, a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprising part, but they're winning, so maybe they've been able to do some other things effectively, I guess.
And they found other ways, haven't they? Because the receivers will tell you, offense needs to run through us, but they're managing to get it done in this ball game.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown.
About that tackle.
Aaron Jones.
I know. If it's gonna happen, I'm going to like do that, and then I'm gonna get just absolutely shredded. It's happened to me, but luckily it wasn't on YouTube. I wasn't recording a YouTube video. Okay, no bad idea.
You want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
Okay.
They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to
so there's like about
so they kept it on the ground
9 minutes left.
Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat the 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the
18 plus 3, 21 minutes left. So it's probably really long. I'm sorry about this. Probably should have made the quarter shorter.
I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I know. Because I'm nervous when they do that. It kind of doesn't because sometimes they get more than 25 yards.
They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him as we sit in the second quarter. And he'll be taken down.
See, sometimes I can just control people on accident, or not really on accident, but I just control people into the wrong way. Like you can see right there, I just went on the opposite side.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cousins. And Diggs has it.
Yes.
Just a yard on the catch there.
Is it still open on that one?
If you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against.
Oh, dang it. I didn't press that. It's a big defense. Dang it.
And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Cook following the penalty. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there.
Are they gonna punt it?
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the back.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Those really long field goals, when they are made.
Hey, guys, I'll be right back. coming back.
There are things of beauty, but there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive.
Wait, didn't they get the ball?
Keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that
I guess it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this
That was too close. I did not like it.
With 1:59 remaining. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more.
Let's go, defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He can't get him down. And he is brought down at the 22.
Crap, that man just pushed me down to the arm.
Second down.
How do that? How are you that strong to do that?
Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Coaches, run.
Rodgers now on first down. And this is caught. So he fakes the spike and they get the touchdown. Jimmy Graham there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for two. He's going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. It's all said and done.
I mean, I don't know if it's like when I have to press a certain button to catch it.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. A second down throw for Cousins. Johnson's got it complete. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter.
Was that
but things don't improve fast then.
Okay, I'm sorry if I'm going back in the replays a lot. Yeah, no, that. You can't blame me. Like, there was someone, like, literally, like, I threw it just in time. But yeah, that wasn't inbounds at all.
Backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
37 seconds.
And now out comes Minnesota. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half.
I just saw one of the Bucks just flip my player, bro.
Start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. But now a throw on first down.
He had a lot of pressure because like 15,000 people on top of him. It's like there's people coming.
Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll throw again. Cousins. That's caught by Treadwell. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal.
Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry about that.
He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through.
Hello?
So a big play before the end of the half.
Hold up. To me? Oh my gosh.
Spot and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will be taken in at the 1. And good starting field position.
I should put time right freaking time.
35-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And able to get this
I did not take that tackle well.
Before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th
Oh, wait,
quarter.
I thought that was 4th quarter. Oh, that's why I was putting 3 times out. Sorry about that. Did I just forget to turn it? Oh, I forgot because they scored. Like, the thing is, they will do something like, they won't score a touchdown, won't make a field goal, and because you can't do that, there's only 2 minutes remaining. Like, of course, there's only 2 minutes, 2 minutes left when that happens.
And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Okay.
It's 3rd down.
It's about to be his 4th quarter. I'm trying if this video is really long.
I don't ever advocate abandoning anything, but in this case, I'm going against my own thought process. You got to change it up. You got to start throwing it around a little bit, finding ways to try and move the ball, because keeping on the ground just isn't working for them.
Yeah, maybe get him the ball out of the passing game, a swing pass outside or something, just something to vary it up.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's Britton Colquitt now.
I don't understand the
second time.
what it looks like.
On the return is Irvin. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time.
It's supposed to be a running play.
Behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down.
Of course, it's a spike. Of course, because why? Just why not? Just let me freaking suffer.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This might be the most stupidest idea I've ever done. I'm going for it.
To get his hand on that one, knock it away.
I'm scared.
Up a 4th down decision.
Here's Rodgers.
Yes.
It's caught. Jones. And they work this well upfield. It's the 45.
I did it.
They go for it on 4th down, and
I don't know why I said die.
as they pick up 29. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
I hate when I actually do that.
Rodgers to throw once more. And that's incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to
Why
right
did
now?
you do
They
that?
were pretty
He
successful
like he
in the
was
first half
3
scoring
feet tall
points.
and trying to
Haven't
catch
done
that.
anything so far here in the 2nd half. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Right there.
And Adams has it complete. And they're able to work this to the 25.
I keep on like getting really freaking lucky.
Hey, nothing to see here, just your
Oh, strike.
standard down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. And now before
I
this
actually
touchdown
want to
play, we're going to
score.
get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Rodgers, flush to his right, looking for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught from Packers touchdown.
Let's go. One touchdown.
Aaron Jones with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. Rush coming,
How did
and
he
he's
not
taken
fumble
down.
that?
Zadarius Smith in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack
That's my
tonight.
question.
They can't figure him out.
Hit the boy
Pass
hand on the
protection has
ball.
been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Cousins looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Okay, what does it? Oh.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play.
Why did you not catch the ball? Huh?
And now the
Okay.
3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I wonder if that is
Well,
actually.
this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
This is brought in at the 21. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. What a run. 79 yards on the punt return as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, could also result in a melee later, though. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. They'll run on first down. Cook. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
So I feel like clicking buttons a lot. So I get nervous on screws. I do every button.
You and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
Hey, he does not go down. I could have sacked him, but I just freaked out.
Tackles made at the Packers 39. Cousins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now a 2nd down.
That was going to be a touchdown, bro.
It's incomplete. He was looking for Adam
so
Thielen
close.
there, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And a good job defensively. They stop him short first at the 32. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness.
Yeah, that was
people miss and pick up the first down.
But I feel like it was just because it's 1-9-7. I feel like it's
surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
And if I'm being honest with you, the reason why I run is because I forgot how to knee it.
Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. They try to throw on
Didn't catch it either.
This one is incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, but now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They'll run it with Jones. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up.
Can I get like another 2 more timeouts, please?
One quarter remains here in win the Super Bowl. You
If
are
I
watching the
if I
NFL on
was
EA
gonna waste because
Sports.
I didn't even score. Dang it.
Here now is second and
that.
10, again from the 41. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. He's got it at the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. Rodgers to his tight end Graham on a big one. 45 yards. Rodgers now to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Rodgers going to throw. And he's going to get into the end zone. So
I just want to get Robinson a touchdown. The touchdown. I just want to get him a touchdown.
With a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. And they're going to get to
What
him
the crap? Where's my freaking blockers at?
So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook.
Dang, he does not go down.
To the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
If he scores a touchdown, it could take a lot for him to get me.
First red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And that one covered beautifully.
Let's go.
Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I don't know what that was.
On 2nd down now. It's Cook. And it's been like this all night. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Throwing is Cousins. And Diggs has it. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and he's into the clear. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, 5, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. And for the score, as his guys continue to pour it on. And that score gives them a little more separation and a bigger lead.
A little more of a comfort zone now. They can do more things defensively, maybe take a few more gambles as they try to continue to extend their lead.
They're going to run for it with Jones.
That did not go well.
Losing yardage to the 5.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
I want to get it into the. I want to get it into the. I want to get it into the end zone so they get to the 25 because. Sometimes I get more, and I'm not a big fan.
Minnesota. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out.
So you really push yourself into the.
Take the pressure off of those guys.
Let's go.
That last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing. Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Third and
40 on
like
the
2
screen. He
players.
couldn't break free, and it's third down. Third and short yardage. Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
They have to punt it because there's absolutely if they try to kick me.
Just nothing there again.
Okay,
He's
so
been
if they
sacked
try
multiple
to
times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Pressure juked in, but did
17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 56 yards. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Watch the run.
On second down, it's Jones. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left.
Bro, Hawkers, where are you at?
Back at the 9-yard line. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Come on.
Toward the pylon.
Why would you?
They get the completion, but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on down.
Why in the world would you dive?
Looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, "Oh wow!" Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that, you know. Some philosophies, some coaches are like, "Look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it." And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Cousins. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
This has to be a touchdown. That is.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong.
I had 74 points. That's almost 100.
Sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big one.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
And now out comes Minnesota. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they have.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Dang.
Big play there,
Got
Cousins
lost
to
it.
Thielen, 73 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And a big loss here.
Let's go, get down. Okay, when you get the ball, and score a touchdown. So I sound weird, but we have 8 seconds left, and you get the ball. Yeah, bro, I should I didn't.
With a clock showing just 3 seconds left. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Is it?
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final.
Let's go. So, let this cutscene come.
The Green Packers are your
And,
Super Bowl champions.
well, you guys for watching. Yeah, like I said at the beginning, comment down your favorite football team, or tell me who I should verse. Like, I don't know, Hawks versus
That lasts forever. So good to see the
Saints,
emotion when it's all
like
said
that.
and done. You see the
Or Saints
hugs,
versus
you see
Saints.
the guys cheering, the collective happiness.
Or just, like, if you, like, if you want to do the franchise or whatever, wait, I choose my team or something like that. This one's leg.
Just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
I feel like they should make something like that bigger so the whole team can stand on it. Well, bye everyone. Have a good day. Peace out.